Alright, chat. Due to a recent video by Neuro, I found out about a person named Michael Reeves, and upon further investigation, I've come across this video. I already see very arrestable imagery on the screen. I'm very scared. This is my first time watching a video from this person. Trigger Me Elmo, the world's first race detecting toy. Jesus Christ, was this a mistake? I do not know. Let's find out right now. Right now. Hi.
Facial detection? Nah, I prefer racial detection.
What does that mean? What do you mean? Get demonetized! That's what I'm thinking. Oh god, does that mean this can get demonetized too? Probably. At least I know he likes anime. And that's always a good start to a video like this.
So there's been a lot of racial controversy in the news recently.
What do you mean recently? It has not gone away, whether you like it or not. Anyways.
People are saying things they're just not supposed to say. Look at this. Look what I 3D printed. It's a hard R.
What the hell? What am I watching? Who is this person? How long has he been on the internet? And how I'm only now learning about him? What is this on? What is this? I feel like I should not translate that. That guy. Oh God. Okay, moving on.
Oh, look at that. Drop the hard R. Anyways, the problem is.
Alright, I can see where his humor goes. Alright, I can handle it. Let's see what we can do. I can handle it.
Kids aren't learning about racial sensitivity at a young age. Now, clearly the issue lies squarely with the parents, but really who can blame them? You know, I mean,
Squarely? That's it? You sure? Not social media? Not the millions upon millions of dollars spent on advertising to get kids at an early age to treat people based on the color of their skin and not the content of their character? All for the purpose of leveraging their products and services as well as their political leanings in order to gain more power in government and politics? Nothing like that? No? Sure about that? It's just the parents' fault. Okay.
Freaking I'm half Filipino most of the fucking time. How's Bob Smith supposed to teach little Timmy about different ethnicities, you know? And that's why I came up with the idea for a revolutionary new toy based entirely on race called Trigger Me Elmo.
I feel like you can't do that.
Oh, the fuck. So Trigger Me Elmo is gonna be two major parts. It's gonna be the animatronics inside of Elmo, because it's not nearly terrifying enough if it doesn't move, and the software that's going to detect your race.
Alright. Is this actually a thing? How is this gonna work?
Oh yeah, so what Trigger Me Elmo is gonna do is detect your race using computer vision APIs, and then say things to you based on what ethnicity he thinks you are.
Okay, like, for example, like what?
Let's start with the robotics that we need to turn Elmo into the spawn of Satan. Now this is the part of the project where I realized I might...
Hold on a second. Oh god, I can sense inappropriate and almost arrestable behavior about to happen, huh?
Messed up, because my rough plans of the animatronics became progressively more disturbing and eventually bordered on devil worship. So here's a 3D model for the mouth animatronics. This is pretty cool.
Actually, despite all the warning signs in my head just going off telling me to leave this video, seems like some knowledge is being given out here. This looks pretty interesting. All right, let's see the marvel of engineering.
Ooh, can't do that in real life. And then this boring piece of shit is the 3D model of the torso animatronics. I'll get those parts printed out, but while they're printing, let me show you where we're going to be putting everything. It's just the hollowed out corpse of...
Oh, thank God it's not life. Thank God it's not huge. It's small. Okay. Sorry, I've had a bad experience with a certain game dealing with animatronics, so at least small enough where it can't hurt you, I think.
A normal Tickle Me Elmo doll. I took the stuffing out so that the robotics would fit nicely inside of it.
That is freaky.
And I know what you're thinking, Michael, that is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Don't worry, it's gonna get a lot worse. So these are what the fully assembled animatronics look like, somehow even more disturbing in person. The mouth mechanism's pretty self-explanatory. It gets screwed onto the floor and roof of Elmo's mouth. Then the servo is sent signals from my computer, and it opens it up to simulate talking. Here's what it looks like just constantly moving. Obviously, we're gonna use future code to make it actually simulate talking.
Okay.
Gross. This is the arm mechanism. It works when the servo turns this wheel, which is attached to fishing line, which is attached to the arms, and it makes them move up. So, yeah, that's creepy.
This guy kind of knows his stuff, man. What the heck?
Looks like constantly running. Don't worry, I'm already disgusted at myself. Now let's just slap in those fucking animatronics. Sped up.
This video is guaranteed demonetized. God is dead. Okay, sure. It's just an Elmo. It's not like you summoning like a homunculus. Like, chill, bro. Like, it's okay. You are doing a good job.
All right, so the arms are in.
Okay.
Let's do the mouth.
No, I'm gonna be an adult. I'm gonna be mature. He didn't mean it like that. He didn't mean it like that.
I told you it was gonna get worse. So if I plug this in and just have it constantly run, it should look like...
Wow, that looks cool. He did it.
Now, unfortunately for us, creepy does not equal racist. Can't wait to see that on a shirt. Unfortunately, creepy.
That is creepy, though.
Creepy does not equal racist.
Like, I'm pretty sure I saw this on an episode of The Angry Orange, but I can't be completely sure because who watches The Angry Orange anymore? Anyways,
said by Michael Reeves, aka Filipino Hitler. So in order to turn Satan fetus into full-fledged Trigger Me Elmo, we're gonna need some code. We're actually gonna need a
Yo, this guy is a little degenerate, isn't he? Like, what the heck? He's a little gremlin. He's just here for chaos, isn't he?
ton of code. Spoiler alert, I made it way harder to build than it needed to be. But Michael, I hear you ask, why was it so hard to make? Well, the answer is,
oh, that was
hey
cool.
fucker, sounds like
what is this?
you are about to start saying nerd shit, and that's not cool. So if any of you guys aren't into that, you better skip this part of the video. Either that, or shut the fuck up and don't talk about it in my goddamn comment section. Remember to stay cool, stay in school, and smoke crack. A lot of things. They're kind of...
Okay. I just realized, where is he? He seems like he's... Is he allowed to leave this building? Like, I don't know. There's something about this place that just bothers me all of a sudden. Bro, we need to get you some Oral X foam. Oral X, Michael. Oral X. Look it up.
Kind of just a lot of moving parts in general. I did make a lot of extra work for myself though. One thing in particular, I'm gonna make the excuse that I spent the extra time to make the code run faster, but it's actually because I'm a dipshit. While I was looking through the documentation of the API that I'm using, I spent all of like 5 minutes looking at it, and I thought that the API would only use images that were already on the internet. So what I had to do, here, I'll show you. My computer, I had also...
With all the chaos and crazy stuff happening right now, I still feel like I'm enjoying learning about, well, as he would say, nerd shit. So yeah, I'm still watching.
Create a completely separate web server here. Web server. And then here I'll represent the API here. API. So I thought that I needed to get the images from my computer onto the internet before the API could access them. So my system takes images from my computer and it uploads them to my web server, which publicly hosts them on the open internet. My web server then returns the custom URL of the image hosted on the internet on this server. It takes it and it sends it up to the API. The API then has access to this URL, so the API asks my web server for the image hosted on it. Then the API takes that image, which processes out different racial attributes and then returns those racial attributes data to my computer where I can process them for Tickle Me Elmo, Trigger Me Elmo. And so we can represent Elmo here. Like that. So based on the race information, the computer tells the Elmo what to say. So the fact that I did this entire part
Wait, it's not just gonna be pre-recorded messages? It's just gonna make stuff up? Oh god damn it.
project would be really stupid if it weren't just coincidentally more effective speed-wise. Because the only other alternative is converting...
Hold up. For some reason I thought Michael Reeves was related to Keanu Reeves. Why?
Picture on my computer to a base 64 encoded string that's basically turning the picture into just letters and numbers, and then uploading that to the API in a JSON file, which is a pretty inefficient way of doing things. So I'm pretty sure this solution is the fastest, but for the sake of the video, we're gonna say it's 100% the fastest. So let's see what that software looks like without the boring explanation garbage. Now you might notice I borrowed some of the UI elements from the Squirtboy 9000, but pretty much everything else is different.
I recognized it the second I saw it.
It's gonna start detecting my face, and when it reaches a certain threshold, it's going to send it up to the server, and there we go. Wow, it knows I'm Asian.
Wow.
Didn't need an API to tell you that. So here I'm going to let it run again, and this time I'm going to draw your attention to the upper left corner. You can see this nice little readout I put in. See, what the API does is it returns race confidence.
Hold on, why does it say you part black? Yo. My brother. What's good? Unless I'm reading this wrong. I think I'm reading it wrong.
Values based on what it thinks you are. So obviously, we're going to take the highest race confidence value, and then that's how Elmo knows what race you are. And obviously, we're not going to use my laptop webcam because that's not nearly creepy enough. So what I did was slip some camera guts into Elmo's right eye, and so the detection will work like this. Yeah. So we can actually do the speech synthesis in real time instead of determining what the movement should be ahead of time. We can do this by just listening on whatever audio stream is playing on the computer at any given time, and then moving the mouth based on the decibel levels on that audio stream. God damn, that was a boring sentence. Let me just show you. Okay, I got the speech synthesis code running on my computer.
Wait, is it gonna sound like Elmo too?
Bluetooth speaker in Elmo's ass, just because. So when I play any audio on my computer... Facial detection? Nah, I prefer racial detection. Huh. Obviously, it doesn't just do talking, but you know what? I think it's 100 times better anyway. So all we gotta do is come up with voice lines for Elmo to say. Shouldn't be too hard, right?
Wrong.
Elmo!
You actually are trying to do Elmo's voice? Okay, this is gonna be great.
I'm not even gonna try. Oh, crowdsourcing is the answer, just like all things. And tweet.
Hold up, what? Is there anyone here who can do a convincing Elmo voice and doesn't mind being a little...
And tweet. Now all I gotta do is wait for you wonderful people to give me some quality voice lines.
All right.
Crowdsourcing was not the solution.
No, it's not. That sounded straight garbaggio.
I'm gonna shoot your dad in the mouth.
But you guys did point me to Die Trickster, another YouTuber who does a mean Elmo impression, and more importantly, doesn't mind a little satirical racism. Because damn it, if Trigger Me Elmo is gonna teach the youth to be more racially tolerant, he's gonna have to show them what not to do. So I asked him to read out some voice lines that make fun of Asian and white people. Why? Because I'm Asian and white. And if I've learned one thing from being on YouTube all these...
Why not black jokes? What the heck? Don't exclude me. Are you serious?
Years, it's that if you are a race, you are allowed to endlessly mock that race, regardless of if you're disconnected from the culture, regardless of if it's mean-spirited. That's the YouTube way.
You said it was satirical. Should be fine. No, I want my black jokes now. What the heck?
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming out. Thank you. No, thank you. I may have also asked him to do lines for the other races too. Oops. So I got the lines referenced by the code, and that means we're done. Trigger Me
Okay,
Elmo
cool.
is available in stores across the United States
No, it's not.
today. Wow, thanks, Dad. I've always wanted a Tickle Me Elmo. Well, something that's actually a Trigger Me Elmo. Your teacher called, and you dropped the N-bomb like 6 times in class yesterday. We gotta teach you some racial tolerance. That's no way for a 3rd grader to act.
What game was he playing?
Introducing Trigger Me Elmo, the hottest new toy of the summer. Setting up
It's a lot
Trigger
of
Me Elmo.
wires. What is he, Dr. Octopus now? What the heck? What's going on here in the back?
Is an absolute breeze. All you need is 1 USB cable. 2 USB cables. A fucking power cord, I guess. 2 custom programs, your own private server, and
This requires more setup than a 32X. What the hell is going on here?
an enterprise-grade web API. Trigger Me Elmo, because God has been dead for a very long time.
Why did you wrap He wrapped the wire around the Elmo's head. Like he knows what the future... Oh my god. Look at his eyes. That's the most haphazard gluing I've ever seen in my entire life. This guy is Frankenstein to all get out. Yeah, you know, he might have a point here.
This is the world's very first fully functioning Trigger Me Elmo. I am so goddamn excited to finally see it work. So all I gotta do is stare into his beady little chicken eyes.
So I don't understand, like, okay, so the just to make sure I'm hearing this right, the phrases it's going to say are pre-recorded. It's not just like automatically like AI generated. Okay.
And
Elmo's a puppy, not a dog. Please don't try to eat me.
Yep. Okay, calm down. That's kind of okay. That's kind of racist. Yeah, that's pretty good. Look how excited he is, bro. He couldn't wait for someone to say some racist shit to him today, man. He been waiting for this, man. Like, ooh-wee, I've been waiting for this.
it is everything I ever wanted.
Yep.
Oh, an Asian. Elmo remembers you from the assembly line.
What did he just say? What?
Everything I ever wanted.
I'm turning on the CC.
Oh, an Asian. Elmo remembers you from the assembly line.
This might be the best thing I've
Okay, that's not
ever
gonna
made in my entire
Something about an assembly line. I'm assuming it's not nice.
life. I can't stop playing with it.
Find a black guy. Now, find someone black. Please, I swear to God, I will subscribe to you right now if a black person is... Just find a black guy.
This is the best thing in the world.
White people like you remind Elmo of Cookie Monster. That was meth. Yeah.
I don't get it. What does that mean? What does that mean, chat? Cookie Monster, but with meth? Like, I don't get the joke.
And that was perfect because I'm half white and half Asian, so it should get it right like half the time. Wait, no, it should get either one half the time. That's what I meant. Oh, if you didn't know I'm back home on vacation, I can probably find one of my parents. Hey, Mom, sit down in the chair, please, Mom. Thank you, Mom. This isn't proof that I'm just Asian. All right, just look into the beady little eyes of the yeah.
I was say something else.
Your boy's been playing with Elmo. iPhones aren't gonna make themselves.
What did you say?
It says the iPhones aren't gonna make themselves because you're Asian. Get it?
Whatever.
Okay, goodbye, Mom. You can go now. Bye.
Wow, that's kind of... Now I feel bad. About the iPhones, mostly.
Okay, next I'm gonna call over my black and Hispanic friends.
Yes! I mean, wait, why am I so excited about that? What am I... What am I expecting? What am I expecting, actually? I'm a little worried. Do I need help? You got a picture of Terry Crews, bro. And you got John Leguizamo. John Linguini. Yes.
I don't have any friends. Okay, couple of my favorite actors. Let's do John Leguizamo.
Leguizamo. I was right.
Line the
Okay.
Face up.
Why does he look mad? Bro, like, isn't your life good?
Okay.
and wish you a wonderful day.
So the thing is,
Wait. That's not racist. What are you doing? Bro, no. Equal rights, bro. Equal rights, equal lefts, okay? That is not equality. All right? You're not a true comedian. You gotta hit people no one gets special treatment. What the heck is this bullshit?
I'm not Hispanic, so, you know. Now,
What's that supposed to mean? Neither is Dave Chappelle.
Terry Crews, rest in peace, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Boy, I sure hope I don't get demonetized for the racist shit.
Too late. You already demonetized. You know it. I know it.
Elmo's about to say.
I respect and admire your rich culture, and will now narrate a documentary on African American trials and tribulations. Chapter 1.
Guess which race I'm not? I think that covered trigger.
I'm a little upset. I'm actually a little upset. I thought I was gonna get something really funny, and not to be mean here, but I feel like you chickened out a little bit. I feel like you chickened out. I mean, maybe there's some rule I don't know about where comedians can't talk about other cultures in a comedic way. Obviously, we don't think you seriously mean it. I don't know. I was actually okay. Is it weird I was excited to hear the black joke? Genuinely, I'm not even joking. Like, I was genuinely excited to hear it. Looks like I'm gonna get some watered down stuff, man. I was expecting something unhinged. Yeah, like the whole video's been kind of unhinged here and there. So I was, I was like, okay, what's good?
Me, Elmo, pretty well in depth. I can show you guys a little bit.
Oh. Wait, what's going on?
Fuck. God, sorry about that, guys. I was having this
Bro, you changed shirts. All right, whatever. Immersion gone, by the way.
crazy dream that this video was still somehow monetized. I don't know where it came from.
Oh, it's a sponsorship?
Completely unrelated to that. Have you ever seen someone hack into a racist animatronic Elmo doll to show people on the internet how a VPN works? Well, guess what? Because today's sponsor is NordVPN. You may have heard
Oh, Jesus Christ. Save me from the nothing I've become.
at Starbucks. But then this is the computer of the creepy old white man sitting at the back of the Starbucks. He's gonna be trying to see what you're doing online. So I'm gonna use Trigger Me Elmo to show you what the creepy motherfucker over there can see when you're not secure on the internet, because Elmo sends requests over the internet to get race data. And so it should have detected my face by now.
Oh,
shut the fuck up! Let's go see what
All right, okay, get NordVPN good. Is that the whole video?
Old Man Nevercracker could see. So here's the wireless data from the
All right, I mean, this seems super important, but...
That's a lot of buzzwords, though. You don't give a shit about buzzwords. You just... Let's check out the protocol.
Just what's the code, bro?
3-year plan with NordVPN if you want to...
All right, that's it. Okay. All right, so that was the rest of that's just a whole ass ad. NordVPN, get it, please. Yeah, sure. Okay, got it. Cool. All right, so that's my first Michael Reeves video, actually. You know what, man? I'm just gonna hit him with a hot subscribe, I guess. I just wish. I mean, I get why he didn't go OD on it, but I kind of wish he did. You know, he ain't got to say the N word. I mean, he literally like 3D printed a hard R. You know, so I thought I was expecting some real magic there. But you know, I'm not saying he has to have the N word pass. I'm just saying, you know, you can make a joke. I mean, that's the whole video, right? The race detecting toy. That's what I was. You know, I'm gonna be about. I mean, I learned some cool stuff today, but the knowledge, you know, about how to make it. But I just wanted some black jokes. I don't know. What am I gonna say? Like, I just wanted some black jokes. But all right, maybe next time, you know, or I can read new Netflix. I can do that. There's also that.